launch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Indianapolis Colts. AFC Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Browns.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. Sanders. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Colts' 37-yard line.
Now Sanders. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for David Njoku. It's 3rd down and 1 yard to go.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing, Sanders. A quick throw there is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on 1st down. To throw again, here's Sanders. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Browns are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7. Colts nothing. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they can't bring him down. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
looking to put a drive together.
Richardson going to change the play here.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Randall, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, 7 Pirates.
Now it's Richardson.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60, 70,
From the gun, it's Shedeur. He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Give up the middle, Jenkins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. He had 2 catches in the wild card game, but he's matched that total in the first quarter here in this one. And a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Sanders.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. From the gun, it's Sanders.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down a sack back at the 16-yard line.
Amari Barno
Drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Prater's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round.
Richardson.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
No no sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Now Richardson. This ball taken in here by Brooks. 3rd and 9 here.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Richardson back to throw it. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Indy. 46 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 30-yard line. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. 60. Panthers.
Here's Richardson to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Brooks. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And I think the offense got it back. Yes, they did. At the 2-yard line is where they'll have it. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 3 yards out. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Escapes the defender. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now 2nd and 3. To throw is Sanders. That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 23. A good pickup there at 22.
That's good.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Sanders to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy from 10 yards out. And the Browns are able to extend their lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. He's got it, and that'll make the score 17-8. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Richardson looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. On first and 10, it's Brooks. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
19 tight. Here we go. Drive him 60. Go.
Richardson looking to throw this. That's pulled in by Brooks. 27 yards there, a first down.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now they'll change things up. They'll run the draw with Brooks. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Ready?
Looking to throw. Richardson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 Eagles. Buffalo 18, 5, trap 60, trap 60.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Cade York for the extra point. And he gets it to go to cut the deficit now to 2, 17-15.
17. Colts 15.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
19 sight, 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Richardson throwing to start the drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And Richardson going to move him around. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Matthew Golden, 53 yards. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The York on now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Colts 22, Browns 17.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Whether it's offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Left side to Lamb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Browns first down.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Sanders. This will be caught. Judy. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. Panther 19.
Now Sanders. Throw left side. Caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
At the 9-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have retaken a third-quarter lead. Prater on to add the extra point. And the lead is now 2.
Makes the score Browns 24, Colts 22. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right, where it swings back and forth.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 5.
Browns 24. Dave York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Out of the gun here, Sanders. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 27 yards there, a first down.
18 Raiders.
First down, Cleveland.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
19 tight, 19.
To throw again, here's Sanders. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's good.
19.
First down.
Warriors, 18, 70
First and goal, Cleveland.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
19 tight, not 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready. From
the gun, it's Shedeur. He's got it. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth.
Ready,
for the lead. Here's third and goal.
Ready, ready.
And looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders as they stop him short of the line to gain. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
79 Broncos. Let's go now. 18, 19.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a fourth here. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll make it second down.
19 tight. Drop this. 19, 18, Mustang 19. Go.
Now it's Richardson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And got his man, complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Colts are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Here's Sanders. This one is complete to Jenkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that's going to be caught from Browns. Touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now Prater to add the PAT. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Next to score, 36, 31.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Ready, set.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43.
Cougar 19.
Richardson going to change the play here.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 9 Warriors. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cougar 19.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. And Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go. Please. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Up the middle with Brooks here.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
19 Tiger. 19 70 Go.
To the left side, he's got McConkey. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And its defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Packer 60. Packer 60. Timberwolves.
On the handoff, this is Brooks.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Quick throw completed by Richardson.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer.
Now Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
York able to send this one through.
And that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mustang 60. Cougar 19.
Back to throw.
That's complete to Lamb.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw.
He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Over the middle, complete to Judy.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He'll look to throw.
Open man, that's Bond. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Now he'll spike it here with 20 seconds to go on the clock.
Again from the 15, 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19, top left, 7, go.
He's back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Trap 50, trap 50.
They'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
That's good for a Browns first down.
And they are able to spike it, cutting it close, but 2 seconds left on the clock.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
18, Robert, 18, Panther 60, Panther 60.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. On the final play, a touchdown. How about that? And a 2-point conversion now will send us to overtime.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
No time on the clock. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here?
19 tight, 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, right?
And it is caught. They got it. So a touchdown and the 2-point conversion with no time remaining. And we're off to overtime. Four quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
Cade York to kick off.
Well, what a game this has been, and now it'll take overtime to decide who goes on to the AFC title game.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was in the playoffs. Now both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football. People hated that. Now the game reaches OT. Every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
Sanders. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Sanders once more. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
From the shotgun, Sanders. These guys running back out of the backfield.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Not lacking aggressiveness here to begin overtime, Charles. A pretty big play right there. It looked like it might have caught the defense off guard. They may have been expecting something a little more conservative.
Yeah, they've got to shore things up in a big way because they make any more mistakes like that and really let them drive it on them.
And Charles, that touchdown alone doesn't win him the game anymore with the rule changes in overtime of the postseason, but they still went down, scored, got the job done, and now they put it in the hands of their defense.
And with the other side now guaranteed an overtime possession, getting that score was vital. The pressure is now on their opponent, and their defense, they have to play off the momentum the offense generated. One stop, and they end this game.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Anthony Toole will return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, CD, in the regular season, they would already be celebrating. Not so simple here in the playoffs. Now they also need to make a defensive stand if they want to pick up the victory.
Yeah, I'm sure the team would be in favor of just taking the win right now, but in a small way, those defenders also kind of happy for the rule change because now, on the big stage of postseason, they're the ones who can come out here and lock down the victory.
Here's Richardson to throw.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he takes this one in for the Colts touchdown.
Well, CD, they needed thinking the touchdown of their season was over. They got that, and now all they need is an extra point for the victory.
So now it comes down to a matter of confidence. Is it your kicker, or do you go for two to finish this game off?
Extra point by York is up and good.
And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Well, the Colts will play again next weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long.